thinking about winter camping. Emily Pitt from Sail is here. I guess still a new store over at the train yards. It's huge.
Gigantic, yeah.
And really, if you're an outdoors person, what isn't there?
It's pretty much heaven for anybody that likes to play outside, whether you're a weekend warrior or right up to our winter campers, Everest climbers, you name it.
I was going to say, if I wanted to do the 7 highest peaks in the world,
absolutely,
I could get equipped properly at Sail. How cool is that? Okay, we're going to talk about winter camping. Is this something we're seeing an increased interest in?
Absolutely. The more and more people are getting out there and enjoying themselves and realizing that they don't have to be cold. They don't have to be miserable outside in the wintertime.
Right.
There's lots of fun to be had. Ice fishing, go for a snowshoe, a hike during the day, anything. Yeah. So it's nice to get out in the woods, peace and quiet, whether it's freezing cold or warm as can be.
Let's talk about some creature comforts, actually. Right beside you is a burner and a pot and ready to go, because you have to eat, and you want to eat hot stuff when you're in the cold. So these things are so portable, right?
They're great. Yeah, everything packs down really nice and small into the actual pot. So you end up with 2 mugs, plates, the whole 9, right together in a neat little package. Wow. The stove itself is really quite simple. Actually, to turn it off once it's on, it's just a flip of the can.
Oh, okay.
It's very, very easy to maneuver around with, for sure.
Okay.
So,
and I noticed that we've got some lights that strap onto your head and everything, and so for vision at night, because there are a lot more hours of darkness in the winter, right?
Mm-hmm. And hands-free lighting, especially when you're trying to get stuff done in the cold, is very, very key.
Let me just recommend that for any time. If you're working on the car, in the basement, in the crawl space, those are just great to have.
Yeah,
I love them.
Dog walking, anything, they're great to have.
That's a good point. Communication is big when you're with someone else. Hopefully, camping on your own is a bit risky. People do it. But staying in communication when you are with someone else, if you're all going to go on your own hike or whatever, what kind of, these talk about two-way radios, what kind of distance do we have?
Well, these guys here are up to about 55 kilometers.
Wow.
Pretty basic and simple, actually, for us over at Sail. We've got everything from a 2-way GPS system, where you can track the other parties in your hunting crew or anything like that.
Right.
These are just basic communication units, which are great just to talk about things. Hey, I saw a great bird over on this side. Did you see the wildlife? This kind of thing. Right up to safety, for sure. Okay, we got to move a little quicker, because I just realized we have 2 minutes and we have so much to talk about. These are self-explanatory. For vision's sake, why the soft water bottle? Easily packed? Or? The nice thing for me about it is you want to carry all that stuff out into the woods, but you don't really want to carry it all back empty and full of air. It's a lot of space, so this is great because it packs right down small.
And it comes back with you easily. The sidekick multi-tool, of course, is fantastic. And then dried foods for less weight, easily packed. Is it good?
It's fantastic, actually. I'd eat this stuff in the city. 10 years ago, no, but now it is incredible stuff.
Right. Don't go anywhere without this.
Absolutely.
Have this. This is a medical kit. It's fully everything you need in first aid for any accident that may happen.
Everything you need, and a book in there as well.
Okay, about how to do it. What do we waterproof matches, hand warmers and feet warmers, obviously. What is this?
That there is kind of interesting. It's sort of like a spot tracker, so you can drop a spot on where you park the car, drop a spot where your campsite is, drop a spot at your favorite fishing hole or whatnot, and then you can always get back to it. So if you have a hard time finding your car at the mall, or if you have a hard time finding your tent in the middle of a snowstorm, either way.
That's a good idea. This keeps your drink warm or cold.
Insulator, you don't want frozen water.
A standalone lamp, this is huge.
An extra set of mitts. I actually always take 2 when I go into the woods, a dry set of gloves for the daytime, and a nice set of big down comfy mitts for the evening. And
you mentioned it, massive popularity spike in snowshoeing. And this is necessary if you're heading into the bush, probably.
Absolutely. Safety as well as recreation, right? You want to have some fun during the day when you get out there, but it's a good way to clear your campsite. It's a good way to make sure you've got a good, safe place to go as well.
And they're super light now, right? We're talking about like titanium frames?
They are, yeah. Especially those Atlas Mountain series are incredibly light. The MSRs are great for traction. Every snowshoe's got its own fancy point.
We've got more coming up. I want to talk about the tent on the way as well with Sail. We'll take a look inside in just a moment and tell you why winter camping is far more convenient. Coming up on CTV Morning Live. Top stories coming your way, including a messy day in Ottawa and an alleged sexual assault at the Ottawa hospital. That's coming up next.